How do I fly? Bam! Thunder! Bam, bitch!
Who are we dealing with here? They did not introduce themselves. Hang on, those
Hoi.
guys are shielded you. I'll get Commander Hill on the line.
That didn't work.
For a reason.
That did though.
I'm staying with
Inadvertently. Bam! We out here. Thunder!
What is going on, everybody? It's your favorite angel, the underscore talent of YouTube and Twitch. Follow your boy on Twitch if you haven't already. We stream every day, except this weekend I will be live on Friday, Saturday, not Sunday, playing Avengers with friends. Link to my Twitch will be in the description box below, so keep away follow. So, I finally played the Avengers beta. As an Xbox player, I had to wait it because, you know, Sony threw money at Square Enix. I'm not going to get into all that. Everyone in the content creation, bubble, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Everyone has gotten involved in giving their opinions on, time exclusivity, Spider-Man and all that stuff. I'm not getting into it. We're not talking about, any of that. We, me, and you, we're going to just talk about the game, and that's it, the game. So, Avengers, I like it. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Listen, I think this game is a very linear experience. So go in knowing that. Go in knowing it's going to be very, very linear. If you haven't played the beta yet, just know that one thing. It's going to be a very linear game for you. Don't expect anything open like Tomb Raider, as this game is by developers of the Tomb Raider series. Not only is this game very linear, a lot of it has, that on-rails feeling, especially flying. When I played Iron Man, first I was like, fuck yeah, I'm playing Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man. And that felt like it was, on rails. Then it felt like I was playing Anthem. So if you play Anthem, you're going to feel a very noticeable, control feel when it comes to Iron Man. So I'm sure the characters that aren't in beta will play differently, but outside of Iron Man, the current rosters of Avenger characters in this game play very similar to each other. I mean, if you're playing Kamala Khan and then you go play a Hulk and go back and forth between those two, they feel very similar. Thor and Captain America feel very similar when it comes to how they play. So it seemed like they didn't really change up how each individual character feels control-wise, and that kind of eliminates any uniqueness to those characters, which you kind of want each one to feel unique because that's what they are. When it comes to Marvel, when it comes to any kind of superhero situation, be it DC, Marvel, Image, whatever, each individual hero and villain is supposed to be unique to themselves and not be similar to the rest of the cast. And this game suffers in that way where everyone feels exactly the same other than Iron Man because he flies. The combat is very basic and easy. I don't want to call the game casual, but it's more casual than not. Which is probably by design. It's Avengers. People are going to buy this game just because of that. It's Avengers. People who don't play games don't play video games on the regular. People who watch the movies and go, ooh, Avengers game. That's who this game's probably marketed towards more so than someone like me or you who play, Assassin's Creed and Dark Souls and, Mass Effect and Elder Scrolls and things like that. We're going to notice a lot of the issues with this game out the gate because we play those kind of games. With that said, if you're a fan of Marvel, be it the movies, the comics, and or the cartoon series, I think you'll find things to enjoy about this game regardless of being linear, regardless of just being very basic and simple. Me personally, I enjoyed my first time playing it. I had fun. The game is visually decent. It's what you would expect from a modern video game. But the core component when it comes to me and anything in these kind of discussion videos is, do you have fun? It doesn't matter how linear a game can be. It doesn't matter how basic and easy the controls are and easy the game itself is. Do you have fun? Can you separate yourself from being, an elitist gamer and feeling like every game needs to be Dark Souls, every game needs to be Elder Scrolls, every game needs to be Dragon Age, every game needs to be Mass Effect? Can you ignore all of that and just accept the game as it is and enjoy yourself? I did. I enjoyed myself. Other than linear game design, some on-rail feels, the only other issues I came across was bugs. First one that came across, I was playing as Hulk in the AIM Force facility. The area bugged out. It wouldn't let me progress. I'm just walking around for like 30 minutes on a stream, trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing here? And it turned out it was just bugged. There's a door that's supposed to be open that wasn't open. So I had to reload my checkpoint, and that fixed it.
That's not how we get out. Someone else's way out. So where are we going? Like the only place we would go would be this door. Open sesame seats. Hawk's out here. What am I doing, game? Right here, bitch.
Big group of guys headed for the elevator.
See, that didn't happen last time. It definitely bugged out. So we just wasted all that time when the game just legit bugged.
That was close. They almost saw me.
Later in the game on stream, during another mission, which also involved the Hulk, against AIM, the enemies I had to beat to progress the mission will randomly disappear. Even after reloading, I would fight them, kill one or two, and then the other four would just randomly vanish. Outside of that, I didn't really have any issues. I was able to experience the game as they intended for me to experience it during this beta. So let's talk about the customization. Have you played Destiny? What about Anthem? Or any of the recent Assassin's Creed games? Avengers is like that. You find gear pieces throughout the world, go to your gear screen, select the piece of gear, and well, put it on. Like the games I mentioned before, they come in your usual color coordinated, items. Uncommon, common, rare, legendary, exotic, white, green, blue, purple, gold. A very simple and common system for gear in video games nowadays. What you'll notice a lot about this game is very simple and follows a lot of common trends in video games. Even the boss fights are simple. As a Souls player, I feel like I have to throw that little nugget in so people understand my experience when it comes to boss fights. I play Dark Souls. I have a very big experience when it comes to boss fights. So my brain is super big on boss design and how a boss arena should look. This game bosses is in beta were very easy, cheesy, and not worth talking about. Taskmaster was silly at first. It's just him running at you when you're playing Black Widow, doing these little blocks and spins. It's like, this is a very shit fight. Now it does, kind of change up a little bit. At first it's very easy and cheesy, and we're talking about, Taskmaster. He does eventually just, become an actual fight for you, and that's when it becomes like, a good fight. But even then, it was still kind of corny and not really a challenge. The other boss fight in the beta was against Abomination. It seemed like it ended as soon as it started. It was a very quick fight between Abomination and Hulk. You fight him the same way you fight every enemy in the game. Nothing different. You don't have to try your hardest to combo your abilities and things like that. You fight him the exact same way you fight any small AIM soldier, and that's it. Which that's something that's really gonna hurt this game. How repetitive the combat is. If you get bored easily, get tired of doing the same repetitive thing over and over, you will play this game briefly and not touch it again, because the combat is very, very basic and very simple and very repetitive. And every game, to an extent, will get repetitive at some point. But out the gate, once you've done the first mission, you've done the entire beta, because that's how the beta is going to play out from the remainder of the beta. The game comes off as if it has nothing gameplay wants to offer you. Like it just wants to sell itself as just an Avengers game, which I hope I'm wrong about, because not only do I love Marvel comics, Marvel movies, Marvel cartoons, and their video games, etc., 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 I love Crystal Dynamics. They are great developers, and recent series is one of their franchises, in recent times. I know this all comes off as yet another video shitting on the game, because if you look on YouTube when it comes to the Avengers, all it is people just bitching and moaning about how bad this game is, things like that. Do understand, I plan on playing this game regardless of what I've said in this video, because I know the fanboy in me will still enjoy it, because, well, it's an Avengers game, a game where some of my favorite heroes like Captain Marvel and Iron Man and Hulk, and if I had a PS4, Spider-Man, likely others down the line, because they're going to be adding more and more heroes to the game, are going to be in this game. So as a fan of the franchise, I'm going to play it regardless of what I feel after playing the beta. And, I still enjoy what I played in this game. I haven't played with friends yet, as it is a 4-player co-op game as well as single-player game, but I will this weekend. And again, shameless plug, follow me on Twitch to see that. Both Friday and Saturday, there's co-op streams, but also in general, every weekday, I am live on Twitch. Again, description box below, the link to my Twitch channel. Give your boy a follow. Anyways, back on topic. One of the last few things I want to mention is, you're going to recognize a lot of the voices in this game. If you're a long-time gamer or just even a casual gamer and who plays single-player games, you're going to notice a lot of familiar voices. There's Nolan North as Iron Man. There's my baby girl Laura Bailey as Black Widow. She's been back Black Widow in almost every freaking Marvel video game, as well as some of the cartoons. And Troy Baker as Bruce Banner. So very familiar voices and names. So you expect great voice acting. Expect voice acting you're going to be used to and feel right at home with. Visually, this, like I said it before, this game looks like every modern game, as in it looks good. When I say it looks like what you would expect from a modern video game, understand that that's a good thing. The game looks good. I know back when the game was first announced and first showed trailers of the game, people's making fun of it. Look how Thor looks. Look how Iron Man looks. Look how such and such looks. It looks fine. It looks really good, and a lot of the characters look very close to their movie counterparts. Now you can't go fully in because of legal reasons, and you don't have to shell out money to those characters, not to those characters, but to those actors in real life. The other thing I'll mention is aim. I like that they are using aim as their villains of the game because it further brings out lesser known enemies in the Marvel universe. I like this more than just using the Black Order or because they were the bad guys in movies. Let's just bring the movie villains into the video game as well. No, I like that they're bringing out other Marvel villains from the comics into the more mainstream media. AIM is cool in general, and since there is an adult cartoon coming out featuring Modok starring Patton Oswalt on Hulu, getting these folks even more attention. Anyways, I'm looking forward to the full release. Maybe I'm just a fanboy of Marvel and Crystal Dynamics, but I hope the flaws I mentioned are just this beta and early woes. Again, Friday and Saturday I'm doing Co-Op with Friends. We'll be live streaming that. With all of that said, I enjoyed this. I'm curious what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. I'll catch you guys next time, and I'll keep saying that. I'm done. But anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Good night. Bang!